They are the characters and storylines you've been watching for years. Today we go behind the scenes of The Young and the Restless, plus we interview several of the stars, what it's like for them to remember their lines, do love scenes, and cue their emotions.
And from the #1 soap to one of the #1 comedies, today we also go behind the scenes of Mike and Molly. Coming up, the cast weighs in on their favorite moments.
Weighs in, I caught what you got there. Speaking of favorite moments, how about the unofficial kickoff to summer? Today we're talking all things sun, from barbecuing in the backyard to making the most of your spring garden to putting the pocket hose to the test.
Today I undergo a melanoma check to show you what to expect, plus why you want to make sure you remember your shades.
And all the while we'll be showing you ways to save time and money.
And if all of that doesn't make you smile, I bet $250 would do it. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D. Delmarva Live. Got the Historic Studio D thing going there.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today. Well, you know, Memorial Day weekend has always been the kickoff to start the summer fever.
As a matter of fact, a recent survey by TripAdvisor found that 1 in 3 Americans will be traveling this weekend. That is up 6% over last year. Despite high gas prices, most say they plan to travel by car, followed by air, then by trains.
So why do so many people like to vacation? Well, a recent Harris poll says vacations have been shown to contribute to lowering stress and helping us maintain a healthy work-life balance. A study even found that just the anticipation of a vacation can boost your happiness up to 8 weeks before you take your trip.
However, one caution, though, that you need to make sure you leave your work at the office. According to an Expedia survey, 53% of Americans say they return to work unrefreshed. 30% of the people say it's because they dealt with work stress during their time off. So remember to leave work at work this holiday season. And what better way to kick off the unofficial start of summer than us showing you ways how you can save money.
Planning to get away this summer? Here are some tips to save you money. First, with discount food apps, the whole family can dine without overspending. The app Kids Eat Free tells you where to find deals for kids' meals. And the app Scout Mob offers 50 to 100% off deals for restaurants from Atlanta all the way to Seattle. Another way to cut back on costs is to look into alternatives to hotels. Home exchange, where you swap houses with someone else, is free, and you can find places all over the world. Home exchange companies normally only charge a membership fee or monthly listing fee. Check out homeexchange.com or Diggsville. Finally, fly at the right time. Airlines have midweek deals, and the cheapest days to fly are Tuesday and Wednesday.
A current trend among couples about to get married is to set up a site where guests can donate money to their honeymoon rather than giving them a traditional gift. And people can decide how much they want to give and maybe even what money will be used for, such as flight and hotel costs or even trip activities.
Well, since the majority of us will be planning to drive this weekend to get to our destinations, we need to make sure that our vehicle is ready to make the trip. In today's Angie's List report, we take a look at one of the key preventative maintenance factors you should definitely not overlook.
Annie Adams has the oil changed in her car every 3,000 miles.
Yes, my car is a fairly new car, so it has a computer that tells me that it's time for the oil to be changed. It's pretty simple.
There was a time when 3 months or 3,000 miles was sound advice on when to change your oil, but times have changed.
It's not going to hurt the vehicle to get the oil changed every 3,000 miles. It'll hurt your pocketbook, but it's not going to hurt the vehicle. In reality, no. Your best guide for oil changes is going to be your owner's manual that came with the car. Typically, 7,500 miles is how long a car can go between oil changes. If it's a synthetic oil, it could possibly go any longer. And most oil today is either a synthetic blend or it is a full synthetic, so you don't need to change your oil every 3,000 miles to get maximum life.
Where and how you drive your vehicle can also play a role. If you're in extreme climates or in stop-and-go traffic frequently, you may want to increase your oil changes to help out the engine. Regular oil changes are critical in ensuring your car's engine runs properly and will have a long life. If you ignore this maintenance item, damage can occur. Checking under the hood and vehicle during an oil change can also help your mechanic spot needed repairs or services before major work is needed.
Oh, good advice. Now, once you're settled at your destination, many people like to sit in the sun. But if you're not careful, you could put yourself at risk for skin cancer. We'll learn more about a simple check that can go a long way in fighting melanoma.
You also need to protect your eyes. We're going to find out why you need to pay particular attention to your eyelids.
And later, with the warmer weather comes beautiful flowers. Gardening expert Jenny Rosenkrantz is here to show us how to make the perfect flower arrangement from our own backyard.
Well, in the backyard, you got to water those flowers. The pocket hose promises to grow to a full-size hose with no kinks. We're going to put it to the test.
Plus, your chance to win part of our $5,000 giveaway is just moments away. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers. And State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.